here is the plan for today. I am going to clean up this porch. This to clean off. I want to spend some time out here. And here's another thing I want to paint as well. By the way, this fell and this chipped off, so gotta find a way to get that back on or paint over it or something. Okay, first of all, I want to say that instead of beating myself up for not doing more and all that kind of crazy stuff like I tend to do, I'm working on appreciating what I have gotten done and just appreciating the fact that I do take care of myself when I'm sleepy. I go to sleep. You know, I do work out. I do have other things that I am building outside of work, including this channel. It's not like I'm just sitting around totally wasting all kinds of time and not doing anything with myself. So there's that. And there's also the work I put in at work. It's not nothing, right? So let's see, can I get out of here? Cleaned it up. Looks so much better. And I got the lights on. And I got to spend some time outdoors that way today. And tomorrow I plan, it's supposed to be, gosh, I think in the mid upper 60s tomorrow. So I'm gonna definitely find a spot to go for a walk tomorrow. I didn't, and tomorrow I'm also going to clean up my car. It's got a bunch of trash and needs to be vacuumed and washed. It's kind of like a mini spring clean that I'm doing. Here's the clutter I was talking about. Some of it anyway. So I'm going to take care of that tomorrow as well. So, yeah, you know, just like everybody else, I have my day-to-day stuff that I take care of, and I do what I can. And sometimes in the evenings, I'm tired, and I don't sleep well during the week, or I haven't been sleeping well during the week. For about the last 3 weeks, I don't feel quite so unaccomplished, but I'm not unaccomplished, regardless of how I feel, right? What is reality? Reality is I'm doing my best with everything that I do. I do my best. There are times I think, well, I could put in more. I could do better. I think it's an energy thing, right? Do I have the energy for this, right? And do I want to spend that energy right now? That's kind of what determines how hard I push sometimes. Anyway, when you're not getting stuff done, don't beat yourself up. I'm not trying to be that example. So the car is washed and vacuumed. I took care of my puzzles and my games, relocated them in closets, and also I put my puzzles underneath that. Now I've got to work on this clutter, the kitchen clutter, still lots of clutter, but I feel good just having that table cleared off and the car, the trash has been taken out of the car and all of that. So I feel better with just that. I have the chairs up on the table because I'm vacuuming, and inevitably when my vacuum goes underneath the chairs, it gets stuck. I also put a weight on both ends of my couch so that it doesn't get stuck under there. It loves to get stuck in those places. Usually everything else, it's fine. And I was able to leave the house and go take care of cleaning the car and not worrying about my vacuum getting stuck. So, and putting these chairs up here, wanting to do that, motivated me to finally get rid of that. And it's kind of like like I said, it's like a mini spring cleaning that's happening. So anyway, onward. Okay, Sunday night, I'm getting ready to take a sitz bath. I'm kind of sore, but I got all of my decluttering done, or 90% of it. I mean, I know I've got stuff on my couch still, but it's more organized and folded up. And I have just my candle on my little table in the living room. Whatchamacallit? Here's where my puzzles and stuff went, under here, so I don't forget that I have them. What's it called? Coffee table. Oh my gosh. I can't even think. So yeah, my coffee table is good. I got all the clutter off of this table. There's a few things, but this is what's normally on here anyway. I'm organizing my meds for the week. And then I already showed you. So I put a few things on the table, but they're not games. They're leftover brownie, some chips, napkins, and my criminal coffee order. All the boxes and everything were taken to the dumpster, recycling bin, whatever. And I cleaned up the kitchen. So it's all done. I feel accomplished. It took all day. But my car is super clean. My apartment is super clean and mostly decluttered. I still have my painting project over here, but at least it has a place where it belongs instead of strewn all over the place. So I feel a lot better. So, because decluttering helps the brain. So now I'm gonna go take a sitz bath and try to get rid of this muscle pain. All right.